ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। My humble obeisances to all the devotees who are joining this Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga series every day. And I also welcome all the children who are very enthusiastically participating in these sessions. Today we'll be discussing the 29th shloka of the 9th chapter. In the last 3 days, we have seen the simplicity of Bhakti Yoga. In the 26th shloka, Krishna spoke about Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. How simple Bhakti Yoga is. You may offer very, very simple offerings to Krishna with love and devotion. Krishna is very eager to accept it. And next, Krishna said, whatever you have, whatever you do it for me. Tat kurushva madarpanam. Then, after these two shlokas, 26 and 27, Krishna spoke about the result of offering everything to him in the 28th shloka. What is the result? We will be relieved from karma. We will reach Krishna. We will be relieved from all the good and bad material results, and we will get the ultimate spiritual result, goal of attaining Krishna's lotus feet in the spiritual world. Now, Krishna in the next shloka addresses another very, very important topic. Many people have this question: is God partial, or is he impartial towards everyone? Is everyone equal to Krishna, or he has some bias or prejudice towards someone? So why, if God is equal to all, then why some people are poor, some are rich? Why some people are very educated and some are illiterate? Why some people are very beautiful and why some are not very attractive? Why some people enjoy great happiness in life and some people have a lot of distresses? So what exactly is happening? If God is in control, if Krishna is equal to everyone, why there are some differences in people? So it's very popular question which Krishna answers in this shloka. Let's recite. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshyosti na priyaham ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayi teteshu chapyaham. समोहम सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. In this shloka, Krishna says that he is equal to everyone, yet there is some extra inclination that Krishna shows towards his devotees. Very interesting shloka. Let's see. Krishna first says, Samo aham, I am equal to all. Sarva bhuteshu, I am equal to everyone. Sarva means all, bhuteshu means living beings. So Samo aham, sarva bhuteshu, I am equal towards all living entities. Name dveshosti, dvesha means envy. So Krishna says, I hate no one. I don't envy anyone. Na priyaha, I don't favor anyone also. But, tu means but. So when they say but, there is an exception. In general, Krishna is equal to all. Krishna hates no one. Krishna doesn't favor anyone. That's a general understanding. First half of the shloka speaks about that, Krishna's impartiality or equality. But tu means but. Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya. But if someone worships me with devotion, bhajanti means worshipping, bhaktya means devotion. If someone worship me with devotion, then maite, they are in me, teshu chapyaham, I am there in them. Means I am especially inclined towards those people who worship me with devotion. I am specially inclined towards them. I keep them close to my heart. I am there in their hearts and I keep them in my heart. Means I think about them more. I'm more concerned about them. I'm more personal towards them. I'm more loving and caring towards them. Of course, he cares everyone in general. He doesn't hate anyone. He's equal to everyone. But when somebody approaches him with more eagerness, Krishna reciprocates with that eagerness more. So it's fair, right? But still, there are some doubts in people's minds. So, how can Krishna simultaneously say that I'm equal to everyone, but still specially inclined towards devotees? When he says I'm equal to everyone, people think that Krishna is impartial. But when he says I'm specially inclined towards devotees, he's partial. How can Krishna be simultaneously partial and impartial? How can Krishna make uh, these two contradictory statements in one shloka? Simple, it's fair. Krishna does not envy anyone, doesn't favor anyone. That's very clear. Just like rain falls everywhere. Just as rain falls everywhere, Krishna also cares for everyone. All the rain falls everywhere. Some people take umbrellas and some people just drench themselves in rain. Now, the rain's treatment to these two people, although it's intended to be equal, but it's different depending on their qualities. Some people uh, want to be drenched in rain. They like rain. They jump up and down in rain. Some kids, and some kids sing "Rain, rain, go away, come again another day." So they may have a different understanding about rain, but rain is equal to everyone. So, of course, a simple example, but there is much deeper understanding to this shloka. So, Krishna's devotees are like Krishna's friends because they have a lot of affection for Krishna. In reciprocation with their affection, Krishna also has affection for them. Or, in other words, Krishna is affectionate towards everyone, but only some people recognize Krishna's affection. Thus, they experience that Krishna's affection. Because Krishna is God, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna, by default, he has affection for everyone. But some people cannot receive that affection because they don't recognize that affection. They blame God. They say God doesn't exist. Some people say I am God. Some people say God died. So different. Some people say God has no form. Some people say God has no name. Some people say God is love. Some people say God is light. Some people say I am God. Some people say everyone is God. My God, so many perspectives. But you just open Bhagavad Gita, you'll understand who is God. What are his qualities? What is he to me? All that we'll understand. When we read Bhagavad Gita, especially ninth chapter, we discussed about all this. What is God to us? What is Krishna to us? So Krishna affection is affectionate towards everyone, but only devotees recognize that affection and reciprocate with that affection, and they want to connect with Krishna through affection. If someone serves Krishna with love, Krishna calls that person his friend. Mohite teshu chapyaham. I live in their hearts and they live in me. That's what Krishna says. Mm. Now that is Krishna's special care. Just like sun is equal to all, rain is equal to all. But when sun is shining nicely, if someone goes inside the room and then closes his door and says, I don't like sun, what will sun do? Sun is there, ready to give sunshine, but you are hiding yourself in a cave. Similarly, Krishna is there, ready to show his affection towards everyone. But some people, they don't want that affection. They don't even acknowledge his presence. That is not Krishna's problem, that's their problem. That's not unfair treatment from Krishna's side. It is like disinterest in the side of the receiver, right? Krishna is generally like affectionate towards everyone. He gives general care to everyone, but he gives special care to those who love him. That is nothing wrong. Just like in a class room, there may be 100 students. Now, teacher may give same class to everyone, but those who hear attentively will get more advantage from the teacher, right? Now, coming to Krishna's case, now people may question that how can Krishna fight for some people and fight against some people? He's equal to all. He's supposed to be equal to all. Now, Krishna is fighting for Pandavas, fighting against Kauravas. And how can you say he's equal? Now, let's give a simple example. There is milk. You can approach the milk through any of these senses. For example, you touch the milk with your hands. You have five senses, right? Eyes and nose and ears, etc. With the first sense, say with hand, you touch the milk. What's your realization of the milk? What do you understand about milk? Milk is wet or milk is hot. Milk is cold. That's the only realization you get. You are not seeing milk, You are not hearing about milk, you are not smelling milk, you are not tasting milk. You are just touching milk. If you approach the milk only with your one sense of touch, you will only get the realization that milk is a liquid. Milk is hot or cold. That's all. But if you, second sense, say you only see the milk, you don't touch it, you don't hear about it, you don't smell it, you just see the milk. What's the realization you get? You will just understand that milk is a white substance, nothing more than that. Now, you start hearing about milk. People start speaking about health benefits of milk. You are not seeing milk or touching milk or tasting milk, you are just hearing about the milk. So you will just understand the glories of milk. That's all. That's the only understanding you get. Now, you start smelling the milk. Then you will understand the fragrance of the milk, right? But any of these four senses cannot give complete realization of milk. What milk is, you cannot understand through these four senses. But if you pour that milk in your mouth, if you start tasting that milk, drinking that milk, then you'll get full benefit of milk, right? Similarly, when you approach God, approach Krishna to fulfill your material desires, you will only understand that Krishna is an order supplier. God is an order supplier. Or you approach Krishna to remove your difficulties. He may remove difficulties, and that's the only realization you get. He's a problem solver. That's all. He's an order supplier or a problem solver. So different people have different approaches towards the Lord. Right? Some people approach through karma yoga, some people approach through jnana yoga, some people approach through dhyana yoga. But only those people who approach God with pure love and devotion can get complete understanding of Krishna. So it's like drinking milk, not touching or seeing or smelling milk. It's like drinking milk, right? For you to get full love and affection and realization of Krishna, who Krishna is, you need to approach Krishna with devotion, with love, with affection, right? If that love and affection and devotion are not there, then we cannot get full understanding of Krishna. Uh, Now let me give another example. There's a bee. It's going everywhere. And finally the bee goes into a flower. Nice lotus flower filled with honey. Then that bee starts drinking that honey. But at the time of sunset, the lotus petals slowly start closing down. Right? The bee is accustomed to drinking that sweet honey, nectar within the lotus, within the flower. But when the sun starts setting, the petals of the lotus start closing and the bee is entrapped within the lotus petals and the bee dies. Now, who is the cause of the death of the bee? Is it the lotus or is it the sun? So, who caused the death? Sun killed the bee or the lotus killed the bee? Because of lotus only, because the lotus petals closed, the bee died. Or because sun said petals closed, therefore the bee died. So, did the sun kill the bee or did the lotus kill the bee? Answer is no one. Bee himself killed the bee. Killed himself. So because the bee is supposed to be little intelligent and smart in buzzing off at the right time. Knowing that the sun is setting and the lotus will close, the bee is supposed to just leave from there. But because bee did not do that, therefore it has to suffer, it has to die. Similarly, in this world also, we encounter happiness and distress and we blame God. Generally, people, when they experience happiness, they say, I did hard work. Therefore, I'm happy now. But, but when they experience distress, God is not equal to all. God doesn't do anything to us. So that kind of mentality may creep in them. They blame God because of their problems. But they claim credit when they experience happiness. They blame God when they experience distress. It's not fair, right? Krishna is equal to all, but he will reciprocate according to your approach. You approach him with love, he will lovingly reciprocate with you. If you neglect him, then Krishna is also a little neutral towards you, right? So, but still he doesn't neglect. He stays in your heart as super soul. That we are not recognizing it. Like a teacher is giving same lesson to everyone, but one student is very interactive. One student is very active. One student is noting down the notes nicely, answering the questions nicely, and asking questions nicely, and meeting the teacher even after the class is over, and asking some special doubts and clarifying the doubts and asking some extra references to learn the subject nicely, naturally that student gets more attention from the teacher and more understanding of the subject. You can't blame the teacher for it. Teacher is ready to do the same with all the students. I mean, I'm telling a good teacher is ready to do that with the same thing with all the students. But every student cannot get that attention from the teacher because the student is not inclined to approach the teacher only, right? If the student is not attentive in the class, if the student is checking smartphones during the class, you can't blame the teacher. If the student is chatting with other friends or looking into the window, you cannot blame the teacher. The teacher is doing teacher's job. Student also is supposed to do student's job. Similarly, Krishna is equal to all. He is ready to give mercy to everyone. But what to do? Some people are not ready to accept it. That's their problem. Prabhupada says, the duck that quacks more will get more grains. See, this little girl is offering grains to ducks. Now, other ducks are in their own world. They are swimming, but this duck is very eager to eat the grains. So naturally, this duck gets more grains. So everything begins with uh, with our eagerness to accept. Now, love goes both ways. Krishna is ready to love us, but are we ready to accept that love? If you love Krishna, Krishna loves you. Actually speaking, even if you don't love Krishna, Krishna loves us. But problem is, we don't love him, we don't recognize his love. That's our problem, not Krishna's problem. That's our mistake, not Krishna's mistake. He's ready to bless all of us. Mm, and Krishna and devotee, the combination is like jewel and gold coming together. It shines. So if you offer our heart, if you offer your heart to Krishna, Krishna is willing to offer his heart to us. If you offer prayer to Krishna, Krishna is ready to hear that prayer and reciprocate and answer that prayer. Right? If you serve Krishna with joy, Krishna is ready to accept that joy. Now, another important message here. Krishna may protect devotees and kill demons. We already saw it in the fourth chapter. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Paritranaya sadhuna means Krishna protects sadhus. Vinashaya cha dushkrita means Krishna kills miscreants. And Krishna claims that I am equal to all. How is this equal? How is this equality? Answer is simple. Although Krishna kills demons, he does it only in reciprocation with demoniac nature, and after killing the demons, Krishna gives liberation to them. So Krishna is equally eager to show mercy towards everyone, but he shows mercy on different people in different ways, right? And on one more thing, demons don't surrender to Krishna, but Krishna gives equal opportunity to everyone to surrender. See this. See this picture. This is Vibhishan, and this is Lord Ramachandra. So Ram was willing to offer his shelter to Ravana, but Ravana never accepted, but Vibhishan accepted. So Vibhishan is also demon, and Ravana is also demon. And Ram is affectionate towards all the Vanaras, no doubt, no doubt. And Ram is affectionate, Ram is ready to show kindness upon demons also. He's very forgiving, he's very accommodative, he's very kind. But only Vibhishan accepted that kindness. Vibhishan became, although he's a demon, he definitely became a pure devotee of Krishna, devotee of Lord Ramachandra. But Ravana was killed by Ram. So is it Ram's mistake? You can't say God should be equal to all. Yeah, he's ready to be equal to all, but you are not reciprocating with that tendency. Therefore, Ram has to treat you in a different way. Actually speaking, God is equal to everyone and is also partial towards his devotees. How can both be true? Because he is impartially partial to all in inviting them into the arena of his partiality. You got it? Let me tell you. Krishna is equal to all. But there are some devotees who worship him with sincerity, and Krishna takes them into the arena of his partiality. Means he is specially inclined towards them. You may call it partiality. Okay, let's call it partiality for a while. So this is Krishna's arena of partiality, this circle. Now let me draw here. Simple thing. Uh, Now this is this big box is having all the living entities, all the jivas, who are like general materialistic people also. Everybody is there. All the jivas are there. Amongst them, only few people are performing bhakti. So Krishna is equal to everyone, or equal to all of them. But those who perform bhakti, ye bhajante mam bhaktya, Krishna is specially inclined towards them. That means Krishna is partial towards them, apparently. So this circle is the arena of Krishna's partiality, and this big box is the arena of Krishna's equality. But everybody can enter into this circle. Krishna can expand this circle also. Krishna gives equal opportunity for someone in this box to enter into this circle so that he can become partial. So Krishna is impartially partial towards everyone because he gives equal opportunity to everyone to enter the arena of his partiality by performing bhakti. So I hope the shloka is justified now. Samoham sarva bhuteshu amedveshustina priyaha. So love must be two-way love, not one-side love. It should be two-side love. And Krishna is fair to all. Krishna is equal to all does not mean he gives literally equal treatment. He gives appropriate treatment. Doctor is equal to all patients. Does it mean that doctor gives same medicine to all the patients? Is equal to all means he gives an appropriate and suitable treatment to all the patients. Means if somebody has cold, he gives cold medicine. If somebody has fever, he gives fever medicine. If somebody has leg pain, he gives another kind of medicine. If somebody has toothache, he gives another kind of medicine. But is equal to all in the sense that he is uh, treating them according to their requirement, not that he gives the same medicine to everyone. Similarly, Krishna also he reciprocates with everyone according to their approach, according to their mood, according to their consciousness. Right? When we love and serve Krishna, he cares for us and brings us close to him. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll discuss another important shloka. What if a devotee does mistake? In the 29th shloka, what did Krishna say? I am specially inclined towards my devotees. All them equal to all, I am specially inclined towards my devotees. What if a devotee does a mistake? How does Krishna treat a devotee who has a tendency to commit a mistake? We will see that tomorrow. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.